This is DieCast Street League.
And I'm Roy.
Roy, this is a special race today.
Why is that?
We have surpassed 1,000 subscribers.
Well, thank you all.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you.
This is DieCast Street League. We are here in Rock City. It is a beautiful 81-degree day.
It's beautiful.
Great for racing.
Yes, it is.
This is an A-class battle, so expect the driving to be crazy.
It usually is.
I want to thank everybody that watched my races. Let's get to these cars. 1969 Copo Camaro.
I remember when Greg had that orange Camaro.
The driver of that car is Greg.
Greg has been in a bunch of races in that car there.
He does pretty good for not being in that car that long.
I agree with you, bud. 900 horsepower.
1985 Chevy Camaro IROC Z.
Keith Smith wears my $100.
Driver of that car is Keith Smith. Let it go, Roy. He's not gonna give you that money.
We'll see about that. 940 horsepower. I love saying horsepower.
2010 Ford Shelby GT500.
Leo, that's my dog.
The driver of that car is Leo.
But me and Leo been down ever since the tire been around. 960 horsepower. I'm pretty important around here. No one can say horsepower like me.
1985 Ferrari GTO.
You remember Georgie tried to say this Ferrari was a GTO Pontiac?
The driver of that car is George. Roy, for the last time, that is a Ferrari GTO.
875 horsepower.
There you have it. Those are the cars and drivers that will be putting it all on the line for our viewing pleasure. We going the best out of 8 races wins. First place will get 3 points. Second place will get 2. Third place will get 1 point.
That 1 point can win or lose you this race series here.
That is facts, Roy.
That's why I said it, bud. Dang.
Let's go. Race 1 about to go down.
Win.
Right now. Roy, you always like to start stuff, don't you?
That's what my grandpappy used to tell me.
Let's go! Keith Smith got the lead going down the first long straight. Greg just passed up Georgie for the second place position. Georgie passed Greg back up for that second place position. Oh, Georgie's all on Keith Smith bumper. Oh, he's trying to get around him right there. Can he get around him on the outside lane? No. Oh, he crashed. Keith Smith looked like he retained the first place position. I don't know. We will have to check the replay. What a race.
Man, Georgie was all on Keith Smith's backside like a black guy seeing Kim Kardashian for the first time in public.
Roy, you say the funniest stuff, but some stuff is true. That might be one of them.
But you know if you seen Kim, you'll be like, dang.
Probably not, Roy.
We got Greg and Leo over here talking about what type of jam they like on their toast.
I like strawberry. Let's get to this replay. You see Keith Smith had the lead right there. Greg passed up Georgie for the second place position.
Yeah, bud, but it didn't last long because Georgie passed Greg right back up for his second place position. Leo did as well.
Yeah, Roy, I'm not sure what happened there, but they both passed Greg up. Let's look at it again.
I didn't see Greg stumble.
I don't think he stumbled. I think the other 2 drivers just came out of Shark's mouth with a little more speed.
Then Greg actually got in front of Leo, but Leo spun him out and they both took a DNF.
Yeah, that is unfortunate because it is the first race and they would not score any points. Meanwhile, Keith Smith was getting harassed by Georgie at every turn, every point of this race.
Georgie was catching up to Keith Smith like a Komodo dragon chasing a goat with 3 legs.
It looks like Keith Smith was about to get past, but Keith Smith drove into Georgie's lane so he couldn't get it done.
He sure did do that. I don't blame him one bit. I'm not gonna let you get around me if I can see you coming. Dang.
Keith Smith won that in the IROC Z.
And got a 13-14 time.
Not bad at all.
Sure isn't. Almost 12 seconds.
The IROC has 3 The Camaro has 0. The Ferrari has 2. The Shelby has 0. Race 2 about to go down right now.
I got 30 bucks on Georgie.
No bet, Roy.
It's a bunch of tightwads around here. Dang.
Well, he's in the inside lane.
I know, that's why I picked him.
Let's go! Georgie had the lead going down the first long straight. Oh, Keith Smith just passed up Leo for the second place position. Keith Smith is about 3 cars back from Georgie. Oh, making it about 5. Keith Smith better do something real fast if he's gonna catch Georgie. He's closing on the outside and would not catch Georgie. Georgie would take first place. Keith Smith would take second. Greg would take third.
I see Georgie got that fake GTO running good once again.
Roy, why would a Ferrari owner want a Pontiac?
I don't know. I've been trying to ask Georgie the same thing.
Anyway, let's get to this replay, Roy.
I'm waiting on you, dang.
Georgie had about a half-car lead on Keith Smith right there coming out of Shark's mouth. He was on his bumper and took off with another 4 or 5 car lead right there coming out of the third turn.
Georgie had to get some air like a stepdad teaching a stepkid a math problem he don't understand himself.
And Georgie came down straight in first place with about a 5-car lead over Keith Smith.
When Georgie get in front, he doesn't make any mistakes. He is hard to beat.
If you've been watching the channel, you know Roy just made a true statement. But Keith Smith closed the gap right there, but didn't have enough real estate to get around Georgie.
Why are you talking about houses? This is racing.
Georgie and the Ferrari GTO won that race.
It seems like when Georgie and Keith Smith race, it's always a battle. Georgie got a 12.82 time. The first 12 seconds of the day.
The IROC has 5. The Camaro has 1, the Ferrari has 5, the Shelby has 0. Race 3 about to go down right now.
Is that Brock's GT500?
I think so, Roy.
We haven't seen him racing in a while.
I think he's been trying to get that car figured out. Let's go! Leo has the lead going down the first long straight. Georgie just passed up Greg for the second place position. Georgie's all on Leo's bumper. Can he shake Georgie? Oh, Georgie tried to pass on the inside but could not get it done. Leo took off with about a 5-6 car lead for the victory. Leo would take first place. Georgie would take second. Greg would take third. What a race.
Man, Leo was flying down that road.
Yeah, Roy, it looks like it was a really fast pass.
Sure did. Let's get to the replay, bud. Dang.
Well, let's get it then, Roy. Leo had the lead right there. Georgie just passed up Greg for the second place position.
I don't know what got into Georgie today, but he is ultra aggressive.
Yeah, Roy, he is on Leo bumper like a peace sign sticker on a 1985 Bug.
That was a good one there, bud. I must be rubbing off on you. Did you see Georgie get all that air right there?
Yeah, but it looked like he got a little too much air because he came down squirrely and almost lost control.
Yeah, but he kept it straight somehow and did not crash. Meanwhile, Leo was putting a gap on everybody like he was working at the mall.
Yeah, he did run away with this one.
He sure did. No one else was even close to that man.
Leo ran a perfect race. He needed it too.
He sure did. He was sitting on 0 points.
Leo won in the Shelby GT500.
Leo must got a good tune in that car now.
Looks like it, Roy.
He got a 12.43 time. Dang.
That is one of the better times you will see down this road. The IROC has 5, the Camaro has 2, the Ferrari has 7, the Shelby has 3.
Okay.
Race 4 about to go down right now.
I got $20 on Greg.
Roy, I got you figured out. You only bet on the cars if they in the inside lane.
Duh.
Let's go. Greg has the lead going down the first long straight. Leo just passed up Keith Smith for the second place position. Leo is all over Greg's bumper. Oh my God, can Greg lose him? I don't know. It looks like he has about a 3-car lead. He shook him. He will take first place. Leo will take second. Keith Smith will take third. What a race.
Man, Greg finally got a first place victory in this race series. He needed that for confidence and points.
Well, for confidence, I'm glad he won. Let's check out the replay. Greg had the lead right there. Leo passed up Keith Smith for the second place position. Leo was all on Greg's bumper coming out of Shark's mouth. Tried to spin him out right there. Did not happen.
Leo was giving Greg no room to breathe. Over the hump, they were attached, it looked like.
Yeah, Leo was being really aggressive, tried to spin him out over the hump. You know how that could go? You can go over the bridge.
Matter of fact, Greg has flown off the bridge.
You all right? I forgot about that, Roy. But no worries, Greg won this smooth sailing at the end. He had about a 5-car lead on Leo.
Greg won this one in that Copo Camaro. And got a 13-11 time, almost 12 seconds, bud.
The IROC has 6, the Camaro has 5, the Ferrari has 7, and the Shelby has 5.
Okay.
Race 5 about to go down right now.
I'm not a Ford guy, but that is the best looking Ford you will ever see right there.
Let's go! Keith Smith got the lead going down the first long straight. Greg just passed up Georgie for the second place position. No, Georgie just passed up Greg for the second place position. Georgie is on Keith Smith bumper. Oh, he just passed up Keith Smith in the 4th turn, going into the S-curve for his first place position. Georgie would take first place. Keith Smith would take second. It looks like Leo will take third. What a race.
Man, they were going at it like 2 pit bulls fighting over a 2-piece chicken dinner at KFC.
They were going at it. You see Keith Smith had the lead right there. Georgie got passed up by Greg coming out of Shark's mouth. He took the lead back from Greg, and Leo passed him up as well.
Keith Smith had a slight lead, but Georgie closed the distance really fast.
He sure did. And you see Keith Smith was going so fast, he got so much air over that hump.
Yeah, he got too much air, and Georgie ended up catching him in that 4th turn and passing him right there after he bumped him.
Georgie did do Keith Smith dirty. He bumped him, spin him around, and took his first place position right there going into the S-curves.
But you get no complaints from me.
I know, Roy, you love that type of racing.
Do a gold digger like gold?
I always thought they liked Ferraris.
But what are you talking about?
Never mind, Roy. We must be talking about 2 different gold diggers.
Georgie won that in that fake GTO with a 14.01 time.
The IROC has 8, the Camaro has 5, the Ferrari has 10, the Shelby has 6.
Oh man, it's starting to get a little close.
Race 6 about to go down right now. Roy, if you feel any pressure in your stomach, you better go.
I can't promise anything, bud.
Let's go! Georgie got the lead going down the first long straight. Keith Smith is on his bumper. Here we go again. Oh, Keith Smith tried to bump it, but he kept it straight. Oh, Leo just tried to pass, but Keith Smith got around him and Georgie for the first place position. Georgie would take second place. Leo would take third. What a race!
Holy crap. Keith Smith did a move I have never seen in my entire life.
Yeah, Roy, that is the first time I ever seen that pass.
He passed in the middle of 2 cars.
Yeah, we gotta see this replay.
Well, come on, bud. I'm waiting on you. Dang.
Okay, Roy, here it comes. Chill out. You see, Georgie had the lead going down the first long straight. Keith Smith was in second place. Leo was in third.
Keith Smith is all on Georgie's backside, I'm telling you right now. He was trying to get around Georgie, but could not right there.
They were all kind of grouped up. You see Leo take the inside lane. Georgie had the outside lane. You see Keith Smith take the middle for the first place position in the pass on Georgie.
That was some excellent driving by Keith Smith. He had no room to get in that little tight spot, but he got in there and got the pass on Georgie for the first place position. Look at it right here.
Yeah, Roy, it's a miracle that he got in between those two cars in that tight spot for the pass, but he got it done somehow.
I know Keith Smith can drive, but I really think he got a good chance of winning this after seeing that maneuver. And he can pay back that $100 he owed. Keith Smith.
Well, Roy, I hope you get your $100 one way or another.
I appreciate that.
Keith Smith won that in the IROC Z. And he had one of the best passes you will see down this road.
And he got a 13.43 time. This is a great race series so far.
Yes, it is, Roy. The IROC has 11, the Camaro has 5, the Ferrari has 12, and the Shelby has 7. Race 7 about to go down right now. Oh my God, what is that smell? Roy,
I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear anything.
Do you hear anything right before a tiger attacks you?
Probably not.
But it's still deadly, right?
Let's go. Leo has the lead going down the first long straight. Greg and Georgie are going at it. Georgie came out with the second place position. Leo has about a 5-car lead on Georgie. Can Georgie close the distance? Oh, Greg tried to pass Georgie but could not get it done. Leo would take first place. Georgie would take second. It looks like Greg just got passed up by Keith Smith for the third place position at the line. What a race.
Now that right there was an entertaining race with a capital I.
Roy, you know entertain... Never mind. Let's get to this replay.
I'm waiting on you, bud. Dang.
Okay, Roy, let's get at it. Leo had the lead coming out of the first turn. Greg was in second place. Georgie was in third slightly.
Yeah, Greg didn't have that second place position for long, though, because Georgie passed him up coming out of Shark's mouth right there for that second place position.
And Leo must have been putting a gap on him because he wasn't even in that first shot. Right there, he had about a 4-car lead coming out of that third turn. Georgie was in second place. Greg was in third.
I thought Georgie was gonna press Leo a little bit more than that.
You cannot press the driver if you cannot catch him. Coming out of that fourth turn, he had about a 4-car lead. It looks like Greg tried to pass Georgie right there on the inside lane, but could not get it done. Georgie held on to the second place position.
Leo put the gap on everybody like it was a fall sale at the mall.
And Greg got passed up by Keith Smith right there at the line. I'm talking about a bumper.
Leo won that in the Shelby.
He has that car dialed in. They better watch out.
And he got a 13.02 time. You can't get any closer to 12 seconds. Well, maybe.
The IROC has 12, the Camaro has 5, the Ferrari has 14, and the Shelby has 10. Race 8, the last race, about to go down right now.
Now, is that the Hudson Hornet right there? That is a legendary race car. Is that car gonna race?
Who knows on this channel? Let's go! Greg has the lead going down the first long straight. Oh, Leo just passed up Keith Smith for the second place position. No, Keith Smith passed up Greg and Leo for his first place position. He's blowing everybody out. Oh my God. Oh, it looks like Greg tried to pass him, but Keith Smith would take first place. Greg would take second. What a race. DNF for the other two drivers.
Holy crap. Keith Smith just pulled off the double pass and ended up winning this whole thing.
That was some driving by Keith Smith. Let's look at the replay. You see Greg had the lead right there. Keith Smith just got passed up by Leo for the second place position.
Yeah, Keith Smith was in third place coming out of Shark's mouth, but got the double pass on Greg and Leo for the first place position.
He got door to door with Greg, passed him right before that third turn. That was a dangerous pass, but he got it done.
And came out of that turn with a lot of speed. Ended up putting about 4 cars on Greg right there.
Greg was closing kind of fast. Keith Smith needed to do whatever to get that first place victory so he can get a win.
Keith Smith knew he needed this victory to win because Georgie had 14 points and second place would not get it done.
He would have lost if Georgie would have scored any points, but Georgie got a DNF along with Leo.
Keith Smith won in the IROC Z.
Keith Smith did exactly what he had to do to get this done.
And got a 13.34 time for his troubles.
The IROC has 15, the Camaro has 7, the Ferrari has 14, the Shelby has 10. Keith Smith won this race event in that Camaro IROC Z. He's been running like a boss all day long. Congrats to him.
Good job.
I would like to take this time to say I appreciate everybody that subscribed to my channel, 1,000 subscribers and climbing. Thanks for watching DieCast Street League. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the old bell for all post notifications only if you want to.
It is free.
Let's go.